WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today, I get to talk with Jim Ballard. He is a musician, a songwriter, a producer, a little bit of everything, really.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. How are you today, Jim?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
I am good. I want you to just tell people about yourself. I know a lot of people in Akron probably do know of you if they know the music scene. I feel like you're well known. But I would love for you to just tell a little bit about yourself and your background and how you got into music.
Well, you're right. I'm from Akron, but I've lived a lot of other places and been a lot of other places, and certainly in my traveling days with my band.
Yes.
We went a little bit everywhere. But I still love Akron. I still stay here and fight for the place, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And geez, I have 19 now albums
Amazing.
that are out, and some new that we're writing. I have a band called the Strangs. I also play solo. I've done all those things for many years.
Yes.
And right now I've just been involved with so many different kinds of projects around the city.
Which is really fun. I love that you have you've gotten to dip your toe in so many different things. And I want to hear about what you're doing now, but I thought it was really cool that you've also been on some albums of some really well-known national musicians. I'd love for you to share about that.
Well, I've worked with a lot of people as far as being live, with them and opening concerts and such.
So fun.
Be it Gordon Lightfoot or 10,000 Maniacs, Kenny Loggins. It just kind of runs the gamut. Pete Seeger, I'm almost the most proud of because he's a legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It just seems like, for a lot of people, they can't quite make music their career, and you have really been able to do that. And I love how you've just continued to do music your whole life and continue to do music. Share about your current projects.
Well, I have an ongoing project, let's say. The first Thursday of every month I play at the Rialto Theater, and I have songwriter guests there. This is, I'm in the 4th year of that right now. And it's been very successful. We started out, they have a little cafe in the front of the theater. And we started there, but we outgrew it. And then we moved into the bigger concert room.
Amazing.
And we have that. And I have two guests every month now because we're in the big room. And we just play acoustically. We play our own songs. They're always what I call blossom-ready songwriters, and we play our own songs in kind of round robin, but I ask them to play a song. Each of us play a song from the other two, so we have to cover it and reinterpret it. And it really, it's unpredictable. Even some of the very seasoned songwriters have angst about it, but at the end of it, they love it because they hear someone do their song in a way they never thought of. Their audience and following gets the same thing. So I love doing that. It's just an ongoing thing that
How creative. How fun.
It's fun, yeah.
And if you haven't been to the Rialto, I'm going to talk to the audience for a minute. The Rialto is amazing. They do amazing work over there, Seth and Nate Vale, and we'll give them a shout out. So go online, look up when Jim's going to be there, and then also all of the other amazing artists that are playing at the Rialto here in Akron.
Always,
so little side note there.
Yeah, for sure.
What else are you working on?
Well, we're last year, a couple years ago, I met the folks who Jim and Julie Polk, who own Prime Vine Winery in New Franklin, and I was playing for them just solo on their patio for wine nights and such. And I could tell, though, they would get a bottle of wine and come out and sit and drink with a couple of glasses and listen to the music.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that never happens. And so I thought, I'm going to I've had this idea for a few years of kind of a Woodstock kind of a idea
Festival.
with 330 artists and bands and such. And so I kind of pitched it to them, and they said, well, let's talk. So we talked. Last year, we had the first year of it. We did 3 events. Each of the 3 events had 3 bands and our songwriters in a concert evening with full staging brought in. Really, really beautiful. So we're in it this year again. We've done the first 2, and the last one is going to be August 9th.
Yes, coming up.
It's going to feature the Numbers Band and my friends Ryan Hubbard and the Shootouts.
Yes.
And the Shootouts are really coming up the charts right now.
I know. They're getting really big. It's exciting.
And Tracy Thomas.
Okay.
Who Ryan produced her latest album, and those are really 3 area 330 legends all of those. So it's going to be a really
Amazing.
nice night on August 9th.
So happening August 9th.
Yeah.
And where is that happening at?
Well, it's at Prime Vine Winery.
Okay.
And it's called Vinestock.
Which is so fun. I love that.
Yeah, it is fun. They love the
So
they love
people
the
can
idea.
go and they can get a bottle of wine and hang out and listen to all of this beautiful music.
Yes, absolutely.
cool.
And it's really a nice night. It starts at 6, 3 o'clock, the gates open, and there are artists, like painting artists and pottery artists, on site all day, actually creating their wares, and then you can buy, they have exhibits, you can buy their wares, so you get to come to, and
Participate in the art and then buy
Art.
what they're making. It's
Absolutely.
like makes a creative's heart happy.
it's a nice day. And it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free. I don't know how
Well,
they do
that's
it.
really important to say too.
yeah.
So, this is a free event, you guys. So why would you want to miss it? Oh my gosh! So August 10th, you're doing another concert. So the day after,
I am.
You're doing another concert with your band.
With my band, yeah. That's
Strings.
in
Tell
Cleveland.
us about that.
Well, we got asked. They're having the Ohio Singer-Songwriter Festival, and it's going to be at Tree Lawn in Cleveland, and it's August 10th, and it's kind of early. I think we play it. We're the feature for the evening, or the closer for the evening, I should say, and I think we play at 5.
Okay.
Or something like that.
You know what? For families and such, that's a great time. So
It's really nice.
I love that you're playing at that time because that's like something that would be doable for me and my family. And so that's great.
Yeah. David Mayfield will be there. He's got
Mm-hmm.
some cred, and Brent Kirby, another wonderful songwriter, he'll be in on it. Several other people in the band. So it'll be a nice early evening.
Early evening performance.
Yep.
Very great. Okay. So we have the Vinestock Music and Arts Festival on the 9th. We have the Tree Lawn concert on the 10th.
Yeah.
And then there's something else coming up in September you wanted to share with us.
Well, we were able to get all of this pulled together in time to be on today and talk about it.
Yes.
But we're going to have something called Concert for Peace.
Okay.
It's going to be in conjunction or sponsored by Indivisible Akron,
Okay.
which they're the ones who put on the Hands Off and the No Kings and all of those kinds of get-togethers and rallies. But instead of it being a rally on the street with signs and cars honking, it's going to be in First Congregational Church, of Akron,
Okay.
near Akron U, which has their church part really looks like a Baroque concert hall. It's a beautiful place. We filmed one of our videos there this past fall. And it's going to be an evening of songwriter, poet, like that, and really, really accomplished songwriters, but all to sing their social justice kind of music.
Yeah.
So we wanted that to be the feature, and I've seen or worked with everyone who's going to be on, of all the poets and songwriters, and they're all wonderful. And then we have a keynote speaker for the evening who's going to speak on social justice, but it's also going to be entertaining.
Yes.
And a breath of fresh air, a breathe in, breathe out moment. So it's going to be a really nice evening, and that is September 21st. And beforehand, the gates are going to open at 6 o'clock, and they're going to have a gathering with wine and cheese kind of thing for an hour, and then the concert starts at 7.
Wow.
So it's going to be, I'm excited. It's going to be a cool night.
Yeah, that sounds like an amazing night. A couple years ago, and I know they've put on future ones, I was a part of a show called The Concert of Unity alongside Jewish Akron. My husband and I played music. I got to sing Lean on Me, and the whole audience sang along, and it was this beautiful moment of just like, hey, we're more the same than we're different.
That's the idea.
And I know that sounds very similar
Was that with
to what
Rami?
you're doing. Yes, with
Yeah.
Rami
Oh, yeah,
Feinstein.
absolutely.
Also an amazing musician here
Yep,
in
yep.
the Akron area. But I love that you guys are doing that you're going to have a concert of peace, because we need reminded in these volatile times that we are more the same than we're different. And so it's good to come together. And music does that. Music brings people together and reminds people that we can have peace in our community.
Yeah, the music and the poetry, and we
Yes.
overlap
I
them.
love that you're doing poetry and spoken word.
Yep.
So fun.
Yep.
So exciting, and just, yeah, it kind of gets people, puts them in a new frame of mind when you can go to a concert and you can appreciate all of the different art.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. That's the idea of it. It's again, you don't. We need that. We need the signs, and we need the honking, and we need all that. But I thought that when I talked to them and did my elevator pitch, I thought including the arts, which Indivisible's doing a lot, not only the sound arts, but picture art and painting art and all. They're beginning to have exhibits, and just to keep people aware and involved. And again, I just thought we needed a breathe in, breathe out evening.
That's wonderful. Well, I'm glad you're a part of that. And we'll definitely put all of this information out for people so that they can come to all of these events. Wonderful, just celebrations of music happening here in Akron. So thank you, Jim.
Thank you for doing this. This is wonderful. Yeah.
I am so excited for this last part of our interview, which is you playing a beautiful song for us. We get to do that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and pick up your guitar and then share with us a little bit about what you're going to play.
Well, this song, part of the reason I picked it was because so many people really like the song, and so do I. But also, where we're taping today is about 2 blocks from the place that I wrote the song about.
Fun.
I grew up in a neighborhood that's around the South Akron part of town, and I went to a grade school which was at St. Mary's, which is right up around the corner from here. Yeah. And so this was kind of written about that idea.
That's amazing.
So some of the folks and characters in this is called The Bells of St. Mary's. Kicking a can down Washington Street, stealing my old man smokes, trying to steer clear old crazy Carl so we don't have to laugh at his jokes. That ain't all that funny, plus he'll take our money and lose it all in some corner game. So we cut through the park, past the tramps in the dark, who ain't got a dime to their name. And the bells of St. Mary's are ringing like a mother's voice calling you home. And the bells of St. Mary's are ringing, so throw a stone. Now Billy and me, we wanted just to get free from the corners and the cops and the kings who ran all the gangs, knew all the names, who seen almost everything except for the packs we had on our backs and the medals we tossed in a drawer. And when I return with the stories I learned, Billy didn't come home no more. And the bells of St. Mary's, they're ringing like a mother's voice calling you home. And the bells of St. Mary's, they're ringing, throw a stone. So kick in a can through the old neighborhood where Washington Street used to be, till the freeway came through, cut the city in two, and split up old Billy and me. And now there's no takers to cross hell's half acre and breathe in that fire we all need. So the silence is still through this campanile, where voices of angels rang true. And the bells of St. Mary's, they're ringing like a mother's voice calling you home. And the bells of St. Mary's are ringing, so throw a stone. So throw a stone.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
I feel like I need to give some applause. I need to give some
Thank
applause.
you for having
Yes.
me. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you singing on the show, performing, doing a song. Thank you guys so much for watching Good Morning Akron. But before we wrap up, Jim, you need to tell everybody where they can find you and find all this great information.
My website is jimballardmusic.net.
Great.
And then I am on Facebook at Jim Ballard Music and More.
Wonderful.
You can find me there. And those are the places where everything's there. It takes you to every place else.
We love that. We love when it's all concise and in one place. So we'll make sure we put those sites up so people can find you. And thanks for being here today.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching Good Morning Akron. We had a great morning. And make sure you stay tuned. We've got more great stuff coming up next.